So it's been about 8 months since I've been rocking this 2025 Camry XSE all-wheel drive, top trim level, all the bells and whistles, beautiful red leather interior. Camera on deck that I'm recording on is the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, but this video is going to be mostly about the things that I really like about this car exterior, starting from the exterior, and we're going to go into the interior. Gosh, this color on this camera is not that good. It looks kind of washed out. I think we need some color before I start this video, especially if you want to see those, that beautiful red real leather interior in this car. Shooting right now in the log profile on the Insta360 Ace Pro 2, so I think we need some color right now. And let's add some color into this video through Resolve. Let's do that right now. Voila, that's much better. Light color grading in this eye footage on this Insta360 Ace Pro 2. Anyway, as I was saying, let's talk about some of the things that I really like about the 2025 Camry, my 2025 Camry. 11,500 miles, that's on the car now. Starting from the exterior, I really like the trim around the windows, that it's not that silver look to it. It doesn't have that silver look to it anymore. I really like the blacked out trim that they have on the car. The entire car is basically blacked out from the factory. Y'all. The emblems, the Toyota badging, the Camry, the all-wheel drive logo, everything is blacked out. The only silver pieces, which is still a nice touch on it, is the silver trim on the exterior mirrors, the right and left mirrors, and also the Toyota logo on the wheels, and the exhaust tailpipes tips on the end of the car. Really beautiful. I like the lower, I guess you call this the lower skirts down at the bottom on each side of the car. And also you have the I forgot, a canard, I believe it's a canard on the front end of the car. I really like the front end of the design of this car on this 2025 Camry. The headlights, I really like the design of the headlights on here. You have this stacked configuration of the headlights. All the exterior lights are LED on this car. That adds to it a really nice premium feature to the car. The rear tail lights are really nice. I like the way this part right here sticks out of the tail lights. Kind of like gives it a three-dimensional look, if you will, if from lack of better words. The panel sky roof is really nice. Again, this is the top trim level, the XSE all-wheel drive. I have all of the options in this car except for the memory seats, which you can only get in the XLE if you option it out for that. What else? I love the beautiful black paint. I never thought I would like a black painted car, but now after having this car, it has a more aggressive look to it. I like it, more stealthy look to it. Beautiful. Again, love the panel sky roof. The 19-inch wheels are beautiful, easy to clean, low profile tires. Got to watch out for those potholes. But my last car, my 2018 Camry, I hit a couple of potholes and bust out about like two tires I had to replace on it. So I'm definitely cautious about where I'm driving and everything, because you got to be careful. Those potholes they can bend your rims. If you hit them a big enough pothole, you can damage your wheel. just an overall beautiful car. Shark fin antenna on the wheels, again blacked out badging and all that stuff. Everything looks great and phenomenal on the car. Love it. 232 horsepower in engine configuration. The battery in this car, the regular traditional battery, is in the rear trunk of the car. It's on the driver's side passenger. It's on that side. It's on the driver's side of the passenger in the rear. If you're looking for that, again, 232 horsepower engine for this 2025 Camry. You've got blind spot monitoring going on. You have all types of sensors over the car. I do have videos on all of this stuff, so if you want to check, just go ahead and browse through my videos. Let's go to the interior of the car. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything about the exterior. The things I like on it. I do have a nice tint on the window. There's a shop that I go to not far from me. They do pretty good work. What else? Okay, let's go to the interior of the car. I love these beautiful red leather seats. They have like a nice perforation on them. They are heated and cooled. That was one of the packages I wanted, one of the options, that I wanted, that it would be cooled and heated seats. I love the 12.3 inch digital gauge cluster, also the 12.3 inch infotainment screen, embedded navigation. The navigation system gets updates over the air. Whenever there's an update, it just downloads that update. I don't have to do anything. Now it is a subscription based, so when you first get the car, it's going to come with it for about a year, which is nice. The radio is satellite radio. It does have satellite capability in it. If you want to pay for that, of course, it has HD radio for local stations, FM. Beautiful navigation screen. What else I want to talk about this? Also, it has, as far as the navigation is concerned, after your subscription ends with the navigation, you're going to have to, unfortunately, pay for that. But the navigation has been wonderful. I've been using it. It doesn't really take me out of out of my way or anything, any weird places or weird routes or anything like that. I love the rear. Well, I've already talked about that. The rear tail, the what do you call that? The exhaust, the rear tip of the exhaust tip, that chrome. That's really nice. I've already talked about that, I believe. Also, on the interior of the car, I love the aluminum pedals, sports pedals. This car does have a tuned sports suspension to it. Also, you've got your rear you have your rear turn lights and LED lights, exterior LED lighting in all the mirrors, the driver's side mirrors and the passenger side mirrors. This video is not scripted, so I'm just basically stumbling. Sometimes I can just stumble over my words sometimes, so I'm just reading this off of the top of my head. So really nice. This car does have a I like underneath the car, it has the shielding, the plastic shielding that can help with a lot of like rocks and debris to keep them from hitting the underside of your car, which is a really nice thing to have. What else? I've already gotten an oil change, my first oil change. It was at 10,000 miles. I'm now at about 11,500 miles on this car. Also, just going back to the interior of the car, I do have these mats in here, these interior mats. They're from a company called Last Fit. I'll leave a link in the description. A big shout out to Last Fit for sending these mats over to me for free. I didn't have to pay for them. I appreciate you guys for sending me these mats over. They've been through 2 snowstorms, bad weather, rain and all that, and they're holding up perfectly. They're really nice. You got the front and the rear, and you have the trunk liner for the last fit mat. I have a video on that too. Just browse my videos to see those mats, you know, talking about installing those mats and such. So just go ahead and you know, check them out, check those videos out, and I hope, you know, they help you out. Just to talk about my channel a little bit, it's not just all about my car. I have a variety of type of videos on my channel. I'm thinking about creating other channels, maybe a car channel, maybe some other type of channel right now. That's just a thought process that I have right now. But yeah, back to the car. I was talking about the mats, the floor liners. What else do I want to talk about with this car? I love this car. I said car. I want to talk about also, I'm glad I have a black roof liner. That's nice. The black seat belt straps, really nice. I've had like lice, the hell I'm talking about. I've had like, as far as my seat belt liners, I've had them white color, not a white color, but like a gray color. If you're touching them with your hands, they can get dirty. And so these are black. So if they do get dirty, you won't be able to see it. So really, really nice. The tires and rims on here the tires are all season tires. I actually have a snow video, me testing out this car in snow. Just again, browse my videos. You can go ahead and check those out. But yeah, 11,000 miles later, and yeah, 11,000 miles later, and so far the car has been performing great. So bugs flying around, that's the only thing I don't like about the summertime, are the bugs. But yeah, the car has been great. 11,000 miles, 7.5 months later, the car has been great. I'm trying to think of anything else that I really liked about the car. The car is it's really torquey. I mean, if you press on the accelerator, you know, 230 horsepower is not going to throw you back on your seat. But the car is not, it's not slow. But as I was saying, lost train of thought. But yeah, the car has been great. The aluminum pedals, I talked about that. What else? I talked about the floor liners from last fit. What else about the car? We're into the interior now. Yeah, 11,000 miles later, 11,500, and about 7.5 to 8 months later with the 2025 Camry. So far, the car has been wonderful. If you're thinking about getting this car, pull the trigger. I had an SUV that I just got rid of. I just junked it. It's at the junkyard now. I got about a couple $100 for it. It wasn't really worth anything. It was like 20 years old. A lot of stuff was wrong with it. Anywho, but when I got rid of it, I was like, oh no, how am I going to get around in the snow? But this car has been proven itself as far as the all-wheel drive traction in this car. Right now we're into like the middle part of spring. This past winter was kind of rough. It was really cold. We had 2 big snowstorms. This car, the 2025 Camry, got me through it. That all-wheel drive, 232 horsepower, got me through it. I kid you not. This car has given me the confidence now that I'm not worried about snowing. I'm not worried about any big snows anymore. And where I live at, my house, you have to go up a hill. It pulls right up that hill, no problem, y'all. No problem at all. So, yeah. Yeah, the interior, back to the interior of the car. The rear of the car, you have the, the USB-A Type C and USB Type A and USB Type C. Comfortable and spacious in the back seat. I'm only 5'5", an honest height for a male. I'm not gonna try to lie about my height to impress the ladies, but yeah, I'm only 5'5", and yeah, the seats are very comfortable. They're very supportive. I have no complaints about this car whatsoever. None whatsoever. If you're finding this video entertaining, informative, if you're thinking about getting this car, consider subscribing. Hit that like button if you like videos like this. Yeah, I'm trying to think of some other things I can say about the car. I love the rear and not the rear. I love the front heated and cool ventilated seats. That is really nice. Also, let me go into what else I want to talk about as far as the car. The ride on it is it's not the old floaty boaty Camrys of the past. This XSE has a nice planet feel on it. It gets up when you're in traffic, and I kid you not, when you're in traffic, if you need to get around, get past someone, this car, it has the power to get you where you need to go. It gets up. It's not slow. Now, I'm not going to be out here trying to race anybody, but at the same time, it's not slow. And yeah, that sports mode. I mostly drive in the normal mode. I do the sports mode sometimes if I'm trying to get somewhere in a hurry, but all that does is just change the throttle response. You have the sports, eco, and the normal, and between those buttons it just changed the responsiveness, the throttle response of the transmission, which is an electronic. It's an CVT, I believe. It's electronic. It's not a traditional CVT, but you don't get that. I don't get that droning when I'm driving. It's very, very little, so it's not like the old transmissions, the old variable transmissions. But this right here, I think Toyota has pretty much perfected this type of transmission. So yeah, really, really smooth car, really good, really great performance. Nice, massive trunk, plenty of room. Yeah, so the car is the sound system. Also, let's talk about the sound system, the JBL sound system. This car has a 9-speaker JBL system. It has the tweeters and the A pillars to give you that good treble right at ear level, because treble and high frequencies are more directional than like low frequencies of bass. It has a nice speaker, like a subwoofer in the rear of the vehicle, and it kicks, it pumps. And what else was I going to say about that? And for the 2025, for this particular model with the JBL system, there's no bass rattle. There's no bass rattle in the back like I had on my 2018 Camry. I think Toyota has addressed it in this model, and they have put some type of because it looks like a similar speaker back there from my 2018, but there's no bass rattle. I have not stuffed any foam up in the areas in the back of the trunk. If you do have the 8th generation Toyota Camry, I have a video about how to get rid of that bass rattle. Again, browse my videos to check that out. Yeah, the JBL sound system sounds great. I love the tint on here. I'm not sure of the percentage, but you can't see in the vehicle, which is nice. So I want to keep it extra stealthy. Love the blacked out badging, really nice. I got to get close to the speaker. Yeah, really nice car. No problems. I love the rain guards or mud guards on the bottom of on the car. I love the mud guards. Those look really nice. Yeah, really nice vehicle. Anything else I can think of? The interior. I mean, the interior itself is just great. It looks great. Red leather seating. Everything looks great on the interior. Massive sky roof, panoramic sky roof. Very, very nice. Well, that's just been an update. About 7.5 to 8 months. 11,500 miles on the odometer. This has just been an update on my 2025 Toyota Camry out here in this beautiful weather. I love it. It's about 75 degrees out here in the DMV. just doing update on how long I've had this car, for about 7.5 to 8 months, and bugs 11,500 miles later. Well, I'm going to conclude this video. If you found this video informative, smash that like button, smash that thanks button. It definitely helps out the channel and helps out this video. Consider subscribing. Again, 2025 Camry update.